but Chukwu Abiyama alone do we worship. That is why we offer him praise. That is why we offer him adoration and adulation. That is why we have come to submit all that we are today, likely to be tomorrow, and any time in the future, to the mercy and the grace of the throne of heaven. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, ekekele igwe n'ụwa basi bi n'igwe, nna eze onye ebube, na na ngozi na n'otuto na n'ịja mma niile, onye nwe m na Chineke. Anyị na-akpọku aha nsọ nke gị. Anyị na-erubere gị isi, na-akpụ isi ala nye gị, n'ihi na onweghị onye ọzọ anyị ga-efe ma ọ bụ naanị gị Jehova. Only you are we going to worship. Therefore, we present before you this very evening. We are fallible. We are blemished. But we trust in you and not in man. Therefore, this very entity, this very sceptered land that you bequeathed to our ancestors, this very place that when you were bringing us to, there was no Awusa Fulani anywhere to be seen. But we became so sinful that the very uncircumcised, the very Gentile, that is the white people, British especially, they came, they pillaged, they killed, they colonized, and they handed over your children to those who don't know you. They handed us over to those people. And here we are today. We cannot even worship you properly. We are petitioning you, Chukwu Abiyama, in heaven. Please have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon your children. As we sang when we were younger, please, my Lord, be merciful unto your children. This wasn't your plan for us. There was no time you created us to become subservient. Can you how can your children be slaves? How can your children, your handiwork, the people that you made, how can they become subservient to those who don't worship you? Unthinkable. Is there anything that you want us to do that we are not doing? Is there any other special way? In what way have we wronged you? Are you not merciful anymore? Why are we being humiliated? Why are we being shamed this very way? We call upon your grace with every authority bestowed in us as your children to ask you to come down here to give us the courage, the strength, and the fortitude to resist this very evil that is fast advancing and enveloping your children. Never forget that we represent the light. You created us to bring light to this very darkened and hate-filled continent. The time has come for you to make us whole once again. We have sinned and we have confessed openly. We call upon you. We have nobody else if not you. Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We have nobody else. Nobody else. We have nobody. That is why we come to you. You are not man. Please be merciful. Please raise your children from all over the world, from IPOB families all over this very planet. Give them the vision, the wisdom, the understanding to discern what is to come, and to render every help at their disposal to ensure that your glory will be witnessed upon this very earth, as was prayed for by Yahweh Yeshua, that your kingdom will come and your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. So Biafra kana your Chineke. I don't want money. I don't want anything to do with wealth. All I want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. We are not doing anything with wealth and riches. So when you have Jaconobanko, absolutely nothing. All we ask for is Biafra. That your name may be worshipped, that you may be praised. Mankind, because of Biafra, will come back to you once again. They will say, we did everything to stop them, but they prevailed. That means that their God is very, very strong. And when they come to us and ask us, please tell us the name of this your God, we tell them, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We do so that your name may be praised now and to eternity. He said,
once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill. When I mean men and women of goodwill, I am talking about people with conscience. People who understand and believe that what is good for the goose is good for the ganja. I'm talking about people who understand that the freedom that is good for the Queen of England, the freedom that is good for Donald Trump, the freedom that is good for Netanyahu, the freedom that is good for whoever they are upon the face of the planet Earth is good for even the lowest pauper in your community. And of course, wonderful people of Biafra, the people whose blood have not been tainted. You see, when we talk about the pure breed of Biafrans, we're not talking about maybe your father is Yoruba, or your father is, sorry, your mother is Yoruba, your mother is Hausa, your mother is America, your mother is Japan. It really does not matter. As far as you are coming from your father's Leon, pure Biafrans, without your mother having to crossbreed you, you are a true Biafran. You are wonderful, I must tell you. So when you are a Biafran, your mother is Yoruba, it doesn't make you less Biafran, because we as the Hebrew people, we count our lineage by our father, not our mother. Other can count by their mother, that is not our concern. But the Lord of the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiyama, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I don't know what you call him. Do you think the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is the Allah? No, he's not. Because the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob never said to you to see anybody as an infidel. He will only tell you this man is a sinner, separate from them. This woman is not righteous, separate from them. He never tell you to share blood for him. He's not tasty of blood. I will not go on. I'm just trying to greet wonderful people. Wonderful people, I greet you. On this very faithful day, the 6th of the month of March, the year of Chukwu Kikabiyama 2019. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live. Some people will say concurrently. All of them now Igbo. But through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Supreme Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in an Omambara. Before Igbo man say it's Anambra. And Anambra is in Biafra land. You know the wonderful thing about our Deputy Supreme Leader, Mazuchi Okafor Mefo, is that he said he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's not trying to be everywhere. He's just trying to do what he can do. And what he can do, or is ordained to do by Chukwu Kikabiyama, is to make sure that all these saboteurs don't get access here. Deal with it. Some people call him one-man gang, so on and so forth. But he has reasons. He may not talk as I talk. He may be quiet. But you know, the Bible says, who shall ascend unto the hills of the Lord? He that has clean hand. Go and look at all the people speaking against IPOB. In all the statement they make, what you hear is they are trying to control the grammar. Nonsense. Their words are never straight because they are not sincere. Mazuchi Mefo has nothing to offer. But the only thing he has to offer is that you will not access this platform if your hands are not clean. Go and deal with it. Of course, he is standing in the deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Lord Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Lord Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Ibeku Kingdom is in Umuahia Province. Umuahia Province is in a location where they call Abia State. And Abia State, for your information, all those Hausa and Yoruba born blooded individual trying to take over political. Well, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. That is where he comes from. And when he comes on air and he lament and he cry and he shout to make you see what he's going to, most of you are just very interested in his grammar. Does he have a campaign? Has he been to the floor of the United Nations? Does he know that we have been ruling Africa since we were born? That is the problem. You have been ruling Africa since you were born. Now you are 100, you are older than Methuselah. You are still ruling us. Aren't you stupid? That is the problem. But he will not go to the floor. He may not go to the floor of the United Nations Charter. He may not be invited to the White House. He may not be recognized by any of you. But we will make sure that before his time is up, before our time is up, all of you will talk about us. He said, don't worry. Yoruba Gota media don't want to talk about us. But soon they will. This is a promise. It's not a threat. Get it into your stick head. Get it into your stick head and know what is really happening. He's our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And those of you who call him Carlo, don't call him Carlo when I'm on air, because I'm going to give you typhoid fever. He's not Carlo. Are you trying to tell me he's from the same place we told you or Carlo? No, he's not Carlo. He's Kanu. If you don't know how to pronounce Kanu, just call him Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. At least you are used to that. Deal with it. And by the special grace of Chukwuka Abiyama, remember George Onyibe. George Onyibe is from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, where they call Delta State. When I see Urubu man, Ishekiri man, Abo man, Ebake man, Okwane man, when I see somebody from Delta telling me I'm proudly a Deltanians. Or how would you say it for grammar? I am proudly a Deltans. Yoshi. I see the stupidity and the animalistic tendency in you, because nobody is a Delta. Tell me you are Urubu Ishekiri. Tell me you are from Abraka or Biaroko. Tell me you are from Abraka and the rest of them. I have regard for you. Who is a Delta? One Igbo man just come and say, you are a monkey, you are baboon. And you are jumping up and no, I'm Niger Delta, I'm Delta, Niger, I'm Delta. Even Bayasa may look like it's Ijaw name. It has no meaning in Ijaw language. Asari Dokubo don't know this, because they didn't consult him when they concocted the name and hand over to him. He said, we are Bayasa people. Mad people. Mad people. When I say I'm Delta, it's a sign of slavery. You know, when the colonial master from Theresa May came to colonize us, to terrorize us, they actually give a mark on our skin. And now the world is a little bit more advanced. Not everybody will subscribe to their level of cannibalism. So they now decide to improvise. And they give you animalistic name. And you are jumping about Naja Naja. You are a criminal, you are armed robber, and when Biafra come, will keep you all of you in the cage. This is what makes you fear, and you want to do what you are not supposed to do. And then he's very arrogant. He talk to us anyway. You are very stupid. I do not need to apologize to my dog, how I treat my dog. If you agree you are the person that British government give to you, then you are lower than a dog. Because the last time I checked, I bought a dog called Skippy. And when I went to buy the dog, the owner was calling the dog, Skippy, 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 Skippy. The Skippy now started shaking tail and came. The owner changed it and gave it to me. And when I got home, I knew if I call this dog Skippy, he will still remain loyal to the former master. Now I have paid money to get this Skippy, and I changed his name to Bingo. And in about 3 weeks, when I called the dog, Bingo, 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 he now shake his tail and come to me. But when the former owner came and called the dog Skippy, 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 the dog said to the former owner, British government knew that when you answer a jaw, you will be backing at them. But when you say you are Niger Delta, they will be backing at you. Mad people, we are trying to wake you up. You don't understand what I mean? There is a parable, an adage in my place. He said, look for a little chick, hen, and stone them. They will fall as if they want to die. Take a plate and cover them and start knocking the plate. In just few seconds, that chick will revive. But when he revive, the next thing the chick will do is chop, 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 chop. What do you know what the chick is saying? I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. He's supposed to be thanking God that somebody is saving it. And he's saying, I want to die. That is how some of you are. We are trying to save you. You are jumping up and down. And you're Niger Delta warlord. Igbos are coward. Now you are telling me Igbo to come and invest in East. Are you stupid? That's how Are you hopeless? Thunder will fire all of you. You know, they say they abuse people. When you are animal, how do you want me to bring you into my bedroom when you are animal? All of you are trying to create a damage control system. Very hopeless people. Asare, can you go to toilet without one Igbo brother guiding you? Asare, can you go to toilet without one Igbo brother guiding you? You are hopeless. You actually made a video. You called the name of my leader, Mazen Nandekano. You use derogated words against him. Of course, it's accepted. Igbos are, how did he say? Igbos are coward. Ijos are vicious. Asare, your sister's constituency, the election is inconclusive because they killed your people. From your maternal home, they killed them. Asare, where is your viciousness? No, Ijos are vicious. People will think you are speaking for Ijo. Do you command the loyalty of the people from the same community with you? The answer is no. Make gonna get out. No, be one preach. You see, I am using a different method. You know, not it's unusual anyway. Like I said earlier, I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and I will not go further until I acknowledge Chukwuka Abiama. If you want to kill yourself, the easiest way to kill yourself, don't spend money to buy rope to kill yourself. The rope that will enable us to hang you properly. You know, when they hang you, they call you Timberland. When some of you put on the shoe called Timberland, you don't know what it means, Timberland. That is where they hanged black people who stood up to fight against British government and other colonial terrorists, so-called animals. Timberland. Don't buy or tapia. It's going to take time. Just come and insult Mazen Nandekano. Try and insult Mazu Chimefo. Just come closer to Biafra issue. We will shred you. Oh. Like I said, I will not go further until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Kwadime Ijelu. Kwadime Ijelu. Nisha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo. Ebijeko Ijelu. Nisha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo. Ebijeko Ijelu. Anyị na-acha ake mma o ịmana n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị ujuru anya dadi o ịmana inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dị onye dịka gị ebo Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. He say, I won't ask you to hug transformer because there is no light in Nigeria. You won't die. Jeda Adome, go and look for where suck away pit close to you, fall inside. You people don't know what is coming to you. They must say, give us order, give us order. We have been talking, let us start shooting. But we won't tell you why we are talking. But the reason why we are taking time, buying time and talking is because we know that some of our people need AK-47. Some need dynamite. Some need warhead to wake up. We will wake all of them up. So you do the gossip. We do the doing. Our topic this morning, without wasting much of our time, is that we are the most endangered species of Homo sapiens. When you look at Homo sapiens, when I say Homo sapiens, don't let the grammar make you feel that you are in a biological lab. Homo sapiens simply mean humankind. When you look at Homo sapiens, some people say they are white. Another one say I am black. The next one is red. The next one say no, I am purple. And now you have green. You now have chocolate. All these people are animal of the highest order. They are all animal. From Donald Trump to the beggar in the street of our Salam, because the lowest beggar in the whole world, you will see them living very close to Buhari house. Sorry, of course, Buhari, late Buhari. So from the greatest Homo sapiens to the smallest Homo sapiens, human being on earth, all of them are animal. We are for higher order. And any one of them who refuse to think becomes lower than monkey and a baboon. It doesn't matter where they come from. But when it comes to Homo sapiens, mankind, Biafrans are the most endangered species. Have you ever wondered why? When I say so now, somebody say, but I'm in America now, I live in my house, American government is giving me protection. Go and ask a Caucasian man, where are the Red Indians? Where are the Tarasitators? And then you will know that maybe somewhere along the line you become like a history. I was reading, in fact, the first article I read this morning online was that one Igbo man, his name is Ekezie, Queen of England honored him and gave him scholarship to school in the best university in the whole world. Oh, we Igbos are superb. Thunder will fire you. You are a monkey, you are a baboon. Do you know that the ICC International Criminal Court is headed by Igbo man? Why has he not spoken against late Buhari terrorism against Igbo people? They just take out the best among you, properly indoctrinate them and use them against you. Now you want to come and tell me, this boy is Igbo boy, he's 20 years old, he's industrial. You should be weeping that the hand of Theresa May get to this boy. You are very stupid. The most endangered species. They will train this boy, they will indoctrinate this boy, and when you are shouting Biafra, Biafra, this boy will be telling you how civilized Britain is. This boy will be telling you how advanced America is. This boy will never know he's a Biafran. Believe me, it's a good thing. Of course, we don't need anybody endorsement to tell us who we are. We know who we are. But there are signs you are not looking at. And then this person comes and say, oh, we are Igbos, we are Biafran, we are wonderful. The wonderful and the Igbos is in the hand of the control of your colonial terrorist master. You are the most endangered species, in case you do not know. The question is, have you ever wondered why? Go and look at every endeavor of life. It doesn't matter where any black man comes on the top. Trace the origin of that black man. It's an Igbo man. And when I tell you it's an Igbo man, it's a Biafran. Have you ever wondered why? The highest poet that can compete with any... Do you know that even William Shakespeare, every book that William Shakespeare wrote was written by an Igbo girl? You will never hear the name of this Igbo girl. Did William Shakespeare go to school? Have you never read his biography? A black woman who is an Igbo girl wrote William Shakespeare book. You never hear about that girl. We are not here to say blow trumpet, but I want you to wonder, have you ever wondered why? Why are we the most endangered species? Kill a chicken in India, CNN will carry it. Just kill a cockroach in America, it will be all over the media. Kill a mosquito in London, I tell you, it will enter Guinness Book of Record. But kill 20 million Biafrans. They say it's like there was a little misunderstanding somewhere in Biafra land. Actually, maybe about 20 million died, but you know, it's nothing. Let's move on. Let's move on. And so every year, we Biafrans join the Jewish people to celebrate and remember Holocaust. Those who died to make sure that Jewish nation remain. But I wish one day Netanyahu and Israelites will understand that we are more Hebrew than them, and will wake up and say, no, these people have been crying. Biafrans has died. How did it happen? You know, Netanyahu and the Jewish people will be angry against the Germans and say the Nazis killed us. Have you found out why Nazis did what they did? They thought the Israelites were very stupid, that they didn't see what is coming. They want Theresa May to control the jewel of God. One day the story will be told. Did you know how Adolf Hitler died? They said he was brought before a court in Theresa May territory. And when he spoke and he speaked, and then he snapped a gun from one of the Interpol with handcuff and shot in the air. And that is the end of Adolf Hitler. Who is deceiving who? Moi. Comment allez-vous? Je viens bien merci. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un black. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un toro, ndiara, anglafo, and francafo. Criminals. And yet many Biafrans don't know what is going on. They don't know. Somebody say, no, don't insult America. They won't give you freedom. God will punish anybody in America who don't want us to have freedom. Their children will be in chain and in bondage at the right time. Anybody who say for us as Biafrans to fight for our freedom, we are evil and we're supposed to die, their children will feel what we have feel. There is no two ways about it. For there is a power that sits in heaven and he preside over the affair of man. His name is Chukwu Kikabiama. I have acknowledged him. Mazen Nandekano has acknowledged him. Uche Mefo has acknowledged him. And once again, let me pause and acknowledge him. Banulu anyo na banulu anyo banulu anyo na banulu anyo onwere mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu onwere mgbe ike Awụsa ga-akarị ike Chukwu onwere mgbe ike China ga-akarị ike Chukwu onwere mgbe ike America ga-akarị ike Chukwu onwere mgbe ike Britain ga-akarị ike Chukwu nna banuru onye kele Biafra banuru luanyo. You won't understand, and I don't expect you to. We are the most endangered species here on earth. We love Britain, but they don't love us. Have you ever wondered why? They came with AK-47 in one hand. The other hand, they have Bible. The first slave ship that left the coast of West African region from the region of Arochukwu, Akwa Ibom, to pick slaves to America and to other Portuguese and Britain. The first slave, the name of that slave ship is called Jesus Christ. We know what British government did, but we love them, believe me. Before now, we love Theresa May. We love the Queen of England. We know that King James could not have children. We love King James. We supported them. We answered their name, Eric, Frederick, Lugard, and so on and so on. British government say, Britain say, you become John. We say, yes, we are John. You become Frederick. We are Frederick. You become Frank. We become everything for British government. But at the end of the day, British government is actually the one who is doing everything that Satan cannot do to make sure that they will obliterate Biafrans from the face of the planet Earth. Have you wondered why? When we say we are the most endangered species, you must understand why we say so. British government will have spent so much time to honor you, to worship you. Theresa May, a prostitute without husband. Who is your husband? Is it a king of Saudi Arabia? You are deceiving us. We're gonna wake up. But do you know the people we honor more are the people who want us dead more than you can imagine? Believe me, I'm not saying it so you love me or you hate me. I'm saying it so you know the truth. You know, the truth is actually naked. And so she can't come out in the public all the time, except she becomes insane. I am divinely insane. I am coming out publicly naked, so you see how stupid you are. We love Britain. And when I listen to our leader, he say, you know that Britain is the most civilized piece of land on earth? Oh God, these people are civilized. I don't blame him and I can never fault him, because there is something in us that makes us love Britain. But what I do not understand is that thing inside a Britain man that want us dead, want Mazen Nandekano dead. Because the last time I checked, Mazen Nandekano is a British citizen. Buhari is a testament to this. He didn't know he came into Nigeria with one passport, one Britain, one Nigeria. But do you know one our leader, Mazen Nandekano, suffered and was confronted with human degrading treatment in the zoo called Nigeria? Britain never spoke up. Why? Because their mother ship is actually stolen oil from the coastal region of Biafra land. Have you wondered why? We love Awusa, but they don't love us. I think I read a post yesterday when somebody said, you know, I love Awusa, and this is supposedly an Igbo boy. He loves Awusa. Believe me, I'm not against you. I used to be like that myself. Do you know, along the line as a growing up youth, I actually gave myself one Islamic name in order to fit in. Do you know the Islamic name I give to myself? I say Ismaila. If my first girlfriend in life is listening to Radio Biafra, she will know I told her that my name is Ismaila. You know, somewhere I need to be like Awusa man. Because in those days, when Awusa, before Awusa was conquered, Awusa tell you wallahi. Awusa people are not bad people, for your information. Honestly. When Awusa say wallahi, they mean it. They will never turn there. But today, when Hausa say wallahi, Hausa tell you good morning, run. It's not Hausa that is speaking. It is Fulani now that is speaking through Hausa. No wonder Jesus said to Peter, Satan, get thee behind me. For the Satan, he said, Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. He said to Peter, you are not the one speaking to me. It is Satan that is speaking through you. When somebody speak to you in the pretense of being Hausa, it's not Hausa, it's Fulani. Fulanis are terrorists from their mother's womb. When Fulani woman give birth to a child, look their hand, they are holding cutlass. They are holding dagger. We call it abada. It cannot be trusted. But what I do not understand is why an Hausa lunatic will come out and call me in America. We love them, but they don't love us. We love Yoruba, but they don't love us. Have you wondered why? There is an issue ongoing on somewhere along the line. Somebody from Ipob who is answering a Yoruba name. And when I was discussing with our people today, they said, but how can somebody from Ipob answer Yoruba name? I told them, one of my cousin's sister, her name is Bosse. Her name is Bosse. My maternal home bear the name called Osunde. Osunde in Igbo language means or Sunday. And when my sister comes and say, my name is Bosede Joseph Osunde, you think it's a Yoruba, because in Yoruba language there is something known as Osunde. Osunde is that the god of Osun has come. You think it's a Yoruba. And I took time yesterday trying to analyze to our people and say, no. The name of the brother is Tunde. The other one is maybe Aolo. I said, the Aolo you hear of is not our son name, it's Igbo name. I asked the brother, I said, what do they call war in Igbo language? It's Ara. I said, what do they call home in Igbo language? It's Olo. I said, put them together. That is the name of this guy. We bear Awolo, the war inside the compound, the war inside the family. As a name, you watch Ipob, you watch Biafran. The greatest enemy we are fighting is not British government. It is the enemy that is inside Biafra land, who are supposedly Biafra land. What am I saying before I digress? We love Yoruba. We built the Lagos they claim they own, even though we know Lagos belong to Benin people. We have developed Yoruba land because without the Biafran, without the Igbo man on coach, Yoruba people will be carrying cattle. What do they call this thing? Little children used to poop. That plate children used to poop. What do they call it? Why did I forget the name? Yoruba people are carrying plate up and down. They want to shit. Because after eating pepper, anywhere they get to, they sit down. Their own bumbo speak Latin more than that of fella music. When Yoruba man go toilet or woman, if you not live for face me and face you, are in trouble that day. Because the Anyashko, they do because it's in their DNA to eat oil. But we love them. We teach them how to use water system, toilet. We taught them how to dig pit toilet, because before now they were using Egbekpo. Most of you don't know what is Egbekpo. Egbekpo is shit inside bucket. One animal will come and carry it on his head and be walking everywhere. We love Yoruba. We told Yoruba, you dig a ground and shit there and cover it. If not, you still see Egbekpo in Aso Rock. Does Hausa have sense? When we talk about Yoruba, some of you are smiling, laughing at them. But if you know what Yoruba know, if Hausa know a quarter of what Yoruba know, they won't be fighting for one Nigeria. We taught Yoruba how to dig pit toilet because Yoruba people were Egbekpo, carrying shit on their head. They respect shit. Dirty, stinking people. We love them. But go and look at what Tinubu is talking. Go and look at one Adeyinka idiot son is telling you. Go and look at what Yoruba terrorists, OPC, and the rest of them are doing to you. Have you ever wondered why? We love saboteurs, but they don't love us. And then they grow bolder every day in our land. Some of them are inside Ipob. They are working very hard. No, we are going to destroy Judge Onyibe from inside. God will punish you, because if you know Judge Onyibe will not come there. No, we are going to frustrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know him? No. We will deal with Mazi Chemefo. You are just hallucinating. Household enemy. That is why that guy's name is Awolo. Awolo. Then my sister's name is Onyiwelehi. Which means your enemy is not your God. Saboteur, you are not our God. Yes, you may have Biafran blood running in you, but you certainly cannot. People like Asari should know they cannot stop Biafra. People like Iruanya, Clifford should know they can't stop Biafra. There are people I do not want to mention their name because they are irrelevant, inconsequential. Oyibo. They are useless and hopeless. We know all of you. We are on ground. I told somebody, I say, see, I have what it takes to go to anywhere in the world. And I have a peaceful life. But what use is peacefulness when I know that my brother's children will die the next day by one Fulani headsman, and his death will never be noticed. When you kill a chicken, your neighbor will know you kill a chicken. Because when you are frying this chicken, everybody will perceive the Maggi odor. Do you know when you kill a Biafran? Nobody even notice a Biafran die. Go and ask Biafrans that are in Nigerian army. They kill them. Some of them are deserted already. Their bank account have been frozen. They will die like a mosquito. No ceremony, no honor, no respect to them. We love you, Saboteur. But you see that thing you are doing. Uwazurike, repent. Asare, repent. The one that God talked to in the toilet, repent. All of you, repent. You are growing wider every day. Listen, you don't know what is coming to you. But we love you. It doesn't matter whether you don't love us. What will it profit you to kill all IPOB member and then become a slave under Hausa and Yoruba? What does it profit you? Ibuemi galokwa dim haye nenu wakanye no haye. Ibuemi gebiku no haye. Ibuemi gamokwa mwa haye. Ibuemi gazafanam haye nenu wakanye no haye. Well, some of you will not understand it. I don't expect you to understand it anyway. Just go and look for the interpretation. The question is why? They divide us and turn us against ourselves. The question is why? Do you know that, for instance, people from Delta State, Urobo is saying that it's like we are from Yoruba. Ishekiri are now Yoruba already because another Yoruba man is now sitting on the throne of Ishekiri. He says he's Olu. But go and ask Olu, where is the Nana of Ishekiri? But if the British government, Theresa May, and all these terrorists will tell you the truth, you know that somebody from Ishekiri stood on the ground. You know, let me give you the name of those who stood against the British government. Why you will never hear their name. If you are from Ishekiri, you should be proud of yourself only when you are Biafran. Not when you think you are Yoruba. There was a king known as Nana of Ishekiri. Nana of Ishekiri was the one who defended the Ijaw nation. No other Ijaw man. Have you wondered why they built the biggest or the highest navy barrack in Nigeria in Warri? The battalion barrack? Do you know that no British terrorist or Portugal or any other criminal that came to loot Africa, to loot West Africa, most especially Nigeria, do you know that 90% of their loot didn't leave Warri? They all sank in River Ethiop. And what Nigerian did was to use River Ethiop to cause problem between Urubu and Ishekiri. Most of you don't know that Urubu and Ishekiri are like night and day. They don't agree with one another. It is because of the treasure buried in River Ethiop. But they don't know. Those people yapping and say, we are not Biafra, leave Igbo, I want to colonize. Do you know what is inside River Ethiop? Nigeria will not tell you. Because you don't even know who you are. Do you know who is Nana of Ishekiri? You should have been proud of this Ijaw king. They dehumanized him. They killed him. There are things I don't want to see. If I see it now, Biafra land will catch fire. But let me keep it. So when you tell me you are a Ijaw man, and you are Olu, and you are Edi Toto, Oporo Edi Abane, Edi Toto, Onyoshi, go and find out who Nana of Ishekiri is. Tell me about his history, and then I'll begin to consider you as a human. And the next king that existed, maybe for record purposes, very brief one. You have the one they call, what is his name? Jaja of Opobo. He's actually from Imo State. But the truth they will never tell you is that before the Nigerian genocidal war against the Biafran, more than 90% of the people who live in Bone, who live in Opobo, Nkoro, Opobo, and the rest of it, Bakassi Peninsula, these are Igbo extraction from Imo State. It's none of Jaja of Opobo, Igbani man. Of course, Igbani are Biafrans, I tell you, one of the purest breed of Biafran. But I want you to know what you don't know. If not for the politics still going on in Opobo and Opobo Nkoro, they would have told you that, of course, a Jaja of Opobo is not Igbo man, he's a Niger Delta man in the Oshi. Do you know what they did to Jaja of Opobo? He refused to give up Ijaw land to British government. They took him to Ghana. After kangaroo justice, they injected him. On his way back, he died. There are things I will share about him. We will not say it today. Chapter by chapter. You know, when you are reading the Bible, they now go by chapter by chapter. Go to the book of Habakkuk. Go to the book of Omenibu. Go to the book of Unayangudu. We will open all your book one by one. Just show your ugly hair. Let's tell you how dirty you are. We've been trying to manage Asare, let him enter Biafran land. But I see he want to die inside the wilderness. We will help him do that on time. Quickly. Nigeria can give you gun, but your gun is not meant for me. Nigeria can empower all of you. You are not meant for me. Because there is a God that sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. He's the one who is giving order and say, do this and I do it. You can't do anything. You can't even kill a dead fly. But you do not know. They divide us against ourselves. Do you know there are Igala people in Delta State? Do you know that if you pass Aguneri and Muneri in Anambra State, the rest community are Igala people? Do you know they divide the Igala people into three? One in Delta State, the other Igala in Anambra State, the other Igala in the experiment grant called Kuki. Do you know you have Igbo in Delta, Igbo in Edo, Igbo in Kwara, Igbo in everywhere, Igbo in everywhere in Biafra land, and Igbo in Calabar, Igbo in River State, Igbo in Bayelsa, Igbo in everywhere, Igbo. Do you know? We are trying to cure you, you do not know. They divided us against ourselves. Do you know that the Biafran people, it doesn't matter whether you are from Igala, Idoma, Yala, you are from Aro, Chukumbi, Toru, you are from Urobu, Shekiri, you are from Wakereke, Kalabari, Okereka, you are from Ogoni. Do you know we are all the children of Arodi and Inri? You don't know. You are looking at what British government did to you. With cruel hatred have they hated us for no reason. Ask all these people fighting us. Ask Awosama now, please tell me what Biafran did. If they are sincere enough, they say, "Una too wise." But what is the use of being wise when it's not favoring you? Okay, if I am wise now, I'm intelligent. Is it a crime? Ask Yoruba now. They are fault finder. They really have nothing against us. But as a Biafran, what do you want? He said, please, I want to be free. I want to be on my own. I don't want trouble. I don't want problem. Let me be on my own. Even though I'm poor. Even though, just let me be on my own. This is all we have asked for. For no reason, they hate us with cruel hatred. Go and ask Theresa May. Go and ask other terrorists that has actually raped Africa from Europe. Go and ask all of them. What is the crime of Biafrans? They really don't know. They feel if they allow us to go, we will not allow them to steal oil. That makes them still look relevant on the global community. But these are allegations that really has no foundation to stand up. We obeyed Theresa May ancestors. We followed everything they said. But yet they hate us. I really don't know. It was a Yoruba man that killed a British police. But Britain people will give citizenship to Yoruba instead of Biafrans. Britain woke up one day and Jamaican people, they took all their paper and frustrated Jamaican people. Those of you in Britain, one day what they did to Jamaicans, they will do to you. But that is not where we are looking at. Where we are looking at is, what did we do that make Britain to hate us with cruel hatred? With cruel hatred have they hated us. Why? We come out as Biafran and we say, let us vote. Problem. We say we will not vote. Problem. Our leader, our supreme leader, Lord Mazen Nandekano said, we will boycott every election. Everybody start crying. British government is crying. Everybody is crying. Why would they boycott the election? It is uncivilized. It's undemocratic. It is unfreedom fatimastic. How can they boycott the election? They have to use their electoral power. That is where Asare fall inside the gutter. Our leader was watching them. Biafrans was watching them. And in the dying minute, we say, okay, we will vote. Problem. How can they boycott the election? How would they vote? If they are not supposed to vote, they have collected money. What are we going to do for you to be happy? We want to vote. Problem. We want to say we will not vote. Problem. Have you asked yourself why? We decide to keep quiet and be watching Nigeria. Problem. We say, okay, let us talk. Problem. Have you asked yourself why? Now, Mazen the Kano came and he started speaking to people of Biafra. Wake up, repent, for the kingdom of Biafra is at hand. I will say, why are you talking? Why are you talking? You know, Mazen the Kano has decided to be quiet for a time now. And so people are still crying. Why is he quiet now? He should come and tell us now. What is inside the agreement now? Are you people mad? He told you the election was boycotted because they have met our demand. He said he's talking too much. Now he's not talking again. And you are the one that say, hey, come and tell us this one. They are a criminal. Biafrans, have you wondered why? We talk, they kill us. We no talk, they kill us. Have you wondered why? There will be a time Biafrans are very humble slaves in Nigeria. They will kill 3 Biafrans here. The rest will say, they have killed many people and nothing happened. We kept quiet thinking that they will stop killing us. It didn't stop. And now when they kill us, we talk. They say, why did you talk? You are a terrorist. You are a terrorist. But Fulani Hesme Mianti Allah, they are not terrorists. Some people will say, hey, IPOB have killed many people. Do you know how many that were killed? Without IPOB, you will never know that Biafrans are being killed. You talk, then kill you. You no talk, they go kill you. We go continue to they talk. In case you don't know why we they talk, make you they hear us, make you they carry and they go tell your people for village. Because waiting they come for Nigeria, everybody will feel it. Oh. Outside all this, we come to our home, they will kill us. When they start killing us in our home, many of us ran out. Today, even in hellfire, there are Biafrans doing buying and selling. Even in heaven, you will see Biafrans doing buying and selling. Do you think this is what we really want? They are killing us in our home. We decide to run away. And where we run to, they are still killing us. So what do? Do we start running? No. This is the time all of us will come back home. We will defend that which is remain of our ancestors. The most endangered species here on earth. The people who would have stood up to our defense are either considering the economic advantage, the political advantage, the religious advantage they will have if they speak against us or in favor of us against the real enemy. There are people who would have spoken up. Politicians in Nigeria, in Biafra land, would have stood up and speak against the Nigerian terrorist state. But they are considering second tenure. I know how many people who have died because we want to boycott election. But I know that Biafran politicians don't even give a hoot about them. What they want is second tenure. That is why they canvass. They tell you, vote for me. I will actually enthrone one Sultan of Sokoto to become the Oni of Aba. Very soon you will hear Oni of Aba. Mad people. They don't care for you. The question is why? If they are not considering their political interests, a pastor is considering his religious interests. And maybe as a Biafran pastor, if I speak against IPOB, the Yoruba who actually run franchise on Christianity in Nigeria, they will make me the president of CAN or PFM. And then maybe international community who would have stood up and speak against the Biafran, injustice against Biafran people. They cannot, because you know why? They have soiled their hand. Let me elaborate on that a little bit. During the presidential fraudulent selection, a lot of Hausa Lamajiri Fulani terrorists challenged the world. I took time to see how they will respond. Nobody responded. They say any international observer coming to monitor this election, be ready to go back and body bag. This is a crime against humanity. Where are the world power? All of them become mute. And then Liar Mohammed is telling you that Nigeria is a sovereign integrity zoo. Anybody interrupting or interfering with the integrity of this zoo called Nigeria, we will not accept it. Are we not a qualified, certified animals? And nobody said anything. Because other animals in America, other animals in Britain, other animals in China, other animals across the globe were mute. Because they are actually the one who gave AK-47 to Hausa to kill us. They can't say, Onyake kuneyame. Nobody responded to them. And today, some useless people like Secretary of State, one of them from America, is telling you that there is free and fair election in Nigeria. If America, Donald Trump does not begin to investigate that man, then Americans are not sincere. I'm not talking about British government, because this is the really Satan kingdom. When Satan was cast down from heaven, he landed in UK. inside Theresa May family. And then he started defiling other good people from UK. The people who would have spoken up against injustice against humanity, they are all accomplices in what is happening. If we talk now, that all you way with the steal, we know if we steal them again. Oh, do like say you know see. But what you don't know is that all these things will not stop until we stop them by every means necessary. If you are Biafran, you are anywhere. Table the roll, where you roll the dice, you never know the number that will appear. If we do not stop this thing will stop us. Now you have a choice to make. You are IPOB family, you are a Biafran anywhere in the world. Don't let anybody deceive you. Of course, there is a massive Biafran encroachment across the globe. Wake up, look for the IPOB family nearest to you. It's not our intention to take that who it belongs to another. We just want to be free like the air. We want to exercise our right to self-determination. We are the first continent or the first country, the first nation in Africa to actually activate the right to self-determination. And as such, we are not supposed to be crying for the same thing after close to 10 decades, if not more than. What we are doing is recognized by the United Nations Charter. If only they actually had any intention to uphold this law. What we are doing is, first of all, God-given right. Before there were anything like United Nations, before there were anything like flower. Do you know when they discovered America, it was called Flower Land? Until somebody gave it the name and say it's America. So even when you are saying you are from America, do you know where you are coming from? You never resisted. What was the name of America before it was become America? It was called America. Why are we going to allow people to misplace us? Because you want to steal oil. And thank God all of you who are advanced nation are working hard to make sure that oil become irrelevant. And then I will see if you can actually justify, your next generation of your people can actually justify why they turn the blacks to beasts of burden, why they dehumanize them. Then you will know the true value between human life and that of oil. Biafrans, wake up. Look for the nearest IPOB closer to you. Join them. The journey has already begun. But in all this, wherever you are as a Biafran, you must begin to pray for our leader Mazen Nandekano and his deputy Uchemefo. You must begin to ask Chukwu Kikabiaman to keep them. Some call him Moses. He is not my Moses because I don't want him to die in the mountain. Some say he is Joshua. He is not Joshua because I don't want him to leave some tribes behind. But I call him Lord Nandekano. Kamanu Osusu. And he remains that for all eternity. And so when the history will be told, he will not be referred to as Moses or Joshua. He will refer to who that he is. And so will Uchemefo and those who work assiduously. Because at the end, I am that I am and will change it not. I will be back in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ezinne.
Greetings, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Ezinne, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Mazen Nandekano, for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write in. Thank you all.
When he spoke, the world trembles. Pastor said, his truth and thee. Heels and chains to set me free. Heels and pens to dry my tears. We Biafrans are grateful. Father's right have showed on us. Attention for Kikabama to send in the sun. grandfather took all the pants for my sake. Thank you, Porky Caramba, for sending the sun. I'm the kind of, oh, I'm the kind of, you are the one. I'm the kind of, you are the one. You are the one. I'm the kind of, oh, I'm the kind of, you are the one. I'm the kind of, you are the one. You got this. I'm the kind of, oh, I'm the kind of, you are the one. I'm the kind of, you are the one. You are the one. We Biafrans are grateful for the trial I've showed on us. Thank you for keeping Caramba, sending the sun.
Yes, sir. At this moment, our lines are open, and the number to call is 081 221 52971. I repeat again, the number to call is 081 221 52971. Once again, I repeat, the number to call is 081 221 52971. And I noticed somebody on the Facebook platform there saying Edo State is not Biafra land. And I need to throw a little light on that. And somewhere along the line, we will know the truth. More than 85% of people in Edo State, if not 95%, are Biafrans. More than 80%, 85% of people in Edo State, if not 95%, are Biafrans. Why I'm not very specific is because we will run census on them. We know. Do you know we have only on inside Edo State? Who are the people in Edo State? In Edo State, you have Isako, you have Ekpoma, you have Awuchi, you have Urume, you have Igbo. In Edo State, the Oba of Benin is a Yoruba man. And there are tribes that actually migrated from the Benin, Odin, ancient Benin Empire. They were trapped inside Benin. We know who our people are. So, but we are not trying to incorporate anybody. We are not trying to force anybody to enter. They will know the truth at the end of the day. You think Moritola Muhammad is our man? Moritola Muhammad is a Biafran. He's from Awuchi region. But he was adopted by Awosa Saul Louis. They changed his name. His name is not Moritola Muhammad. He built the first mosque within the Awuchi region. He's still standing there in his community today. These are the truth they don't want you to know. Go and listen to Nigeria Info. Go and listen to personality profile there. They will tell you that he was born in Daura, and from Daura he married Yoruba, and he did the wedding in Lagos. And when he did the wedding in Lagos, and then somewhere along the line, the wedding was a metamorphosis, and he now become Awosama. Don't you notice Awosa don't honor Moritola Muhammad? Aside the fact that he appeared in 20 Naira note, don't you see they don't talk about him? Don't you see that? Do you know what he did outside dividing Imo State, Abia State, and the rest of them? Do you know he was the one who worked very hard? He was assassinated because he wanted to stop British evil, because no true Biafran can contain this evil by British government. He changed Stanford Bank to First Bank. Before, Stanford Bank was British Bank. He changed it to First Bank of Nigeria. He changed British Petroleum to African Petroleum. He said, no, we are Biafrans. These things can't answer terrorist name. He started changing them. The British government masterminded his killing. These are the truth you will never know. So don't tell me who is a Biafran and who is not a Biafran. There are a lot of things you do not know. But one day, we will tell the story, how we got here. There is a documentary program from America. The title of this documentary program is How We Got Here. How did America get to where they are today? It was the Soviet Union. Soviet Union taught America a lesson. And America knew this is a challenge we must face. This is a challenge we must follow up. That is how they got there. And somewhere along the line, the world will say, we will tell our children how we got here. We will make them understand that more than 60% of people who live in the current day Liberia are actually from Biafra land. You will tell them that there are many countries in Africa that you have Biafrans living there in between Ghana and Ivory Coast. You have Biafrans living there. not to mention others. We know where our people are. There are things they think we do not know. We know. But you need to get married to a lady before you start looking for bed to sleep with her. And then we will take it bit by bit. But understand, we are not asking to take over Europe. We don't want to conquer anybody. Our ancestors have not done that before. We only want to be free. Like I said, our lines are open, and I really don't know what the issue is. If you are not able to get the line, I think you will have the liberty to call my private WhatsApp this morning, because I really don't know what is happening, but our lines are open. You are free to call in. But our people must understand, whatever happened, we want to go home. We want to go home. We just ask for freedom. We are free right from our mother's womb. And we'll betide any man or woman who say we are not supposed to be free. If you can hear me, caller on the line, go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mazonibe, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes. Please, this is my sister from Apateneke, Sister Choma Iwala. Please, I want you to help me to reach her. Let them call me Udochku. My name is Udochku. Calling from Iguacha.
No problem.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you are talking about, and I'll try to reach her.
Ibauchi, it's a husband, you know, brother, please. Thank you. Try. My God, may you go, God, bless you for the work you are doing.
And bless you too, my brother.
We are happy for what you are doing for us morning and evening.
We are going home. That is what matters.
You will live long. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and God bless you. We must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi George Onibe. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Okay, sir. Mazi, my name is Chema Nwokike Ugochukwu. I am calling you from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olu province, Biafra land. Mazi, thank you very much. Permit me, please, to appreciate Chukwokike Abiama and acknowledge my leader Nnamdi Okukanu, my savior. Chukwokike, anyị na-ebuli aha gị elu n'oge awa. Anyị na-akpọ gị nna. Chukwu isi onye kpọrọ gị nna na ị ga-akpọ ya nwa. Nna ya akpọna gị nna n'oge awa. Na-asị ya apụtakwa n'ọzọ. Ịbịa kwuo okwu ihe gbasatara gị. Ịbịa tọpụ ndị eji na-agbụ. Ịbịa mee ka ndị na-amaghị ọnụ mata. Chukwu n'iru gị ka anyị nọ n'oge awa n'ihi na nwa oru gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kpọpụtara si na in Radio Biafra, on Radio Biafra, that we will praise you, we will worship you. Chukwu okike anyị abịara n'oge awa ikpe ekpere ọma n'isi ụmụnne anyị niile, n'isi ụmụ gị niile all over the world. Ka Chukwu pụrụ ime ihe niile, ka amamihe nke ị na-enye rute anyị aka tụrụ nwa oru gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwuma anyị na-ararakwa nwa oru gị a na-etinye gị n'aka na-asị gị nna butere ya ụzọ kpetere ya azụ. Ihe ọbụla nke ọ na-eme ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma. Chukwu okike abịa maka ọ gara ya n'udo na ọṅụ. Echiche ndị iro, anya ndị iro, anya ndị ajọ onye, anya ndị omekome agaghị ahụ ya. Anya ndị iwe dị n'obi amụ dị n'eze. Ndị na-ene anya n'ihu were mkpụrụ obi na-egbu. Ndị na-abanye n'ime ọhịa gbuo okpom pụta n'ụzọ na-ajụ onye egburu. Ndị soro mmụọ gbuo mmadụ soro mmadụ pụta n'iro jụwa onye egburu. Chukwu okike abịa ma wepụrụ ha n'ime anyị ma mee ka ọnụ kwuru njọ were kwuo mma. At the end, we will celebrate Biafra with our leader. In Chukwu okike abịama's name I pray. He said, Mazi, thank you very much, my master, for bringing me in this morning, for picking my call. It's not easy. My brother, we have tried the line, but it wasn't connected. I want to say something, Mazi. You see, our people have to understand themselves and have value in themselves. If you don't trust yourself, if you don't have value on yourself, you can never have value in other person. We are here. I'm following Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is not because I know him. What I heard from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu made me to follow him. What I heard he preached made me to follow him. You cannot be telling me to be suffering when I see somewhere that I know I'm relaxed, I'm getting more knowledge, I'm getting more wisdom. You want me to come back. to join you where you are suffering before. No, it can never happen. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came here for us, and he's protecting us, he's guiding us, he's giving us knowledge, wisdom, he's making us to know what we don't know. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have come to show us the way. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have come to open our eyes to see, to know what belongs to us. No one again, no man, no woman. I'm asking you, if you are coming now to pretend that you are a good person, where were you before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Where were you? How many years that we have been in this suffering? How many years that we have been in this mess? But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out now to liberate us. That time you will remember that this thing is supposed to do like this, this is supposed to do like this. Why don't you do it before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Mazen, let me keep it here so that our brothers will come and air their views. Thank you very much. I'm Chukwu Kikaibe. I'm bless all the whole principal officers, the whole world, and also bless Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And before I be distracted, I must tell you, those of you on Facebook platform, there is somebody on the platform there. He calls himself Nwa Biafra Anthony, or rather Nwa Biafra, and he's telling you to join, volunteer to come and join army, and he's giving you the phone number to call to join army. Those people are DSS. Those people are DSS. Anybody coming on social media to ask you to join Biafra army is working with DSS. They don't even. There is some that is recruiting Biafra army. We have uncovered you. He's a Muslim from Imo State. He's Igbo boy. We know everything about you. The earlier you find your way, the better. If there are things you people don't know, anybody coming on this platform or anywhere to tell you as a Biafran to come and join army to fight for Biafra, run from them. We know where they meet. These are DSS agents. Run for your life. You see on this platform now, that demon giving you phone number to join Nigerian army. Investigate him, his hypocrisy will be exposed. Because as I speak to you, he's not a member of IPOB. These are DSS agents on this platform. Go and join the nearest IPOB family. They will tell you what to do. They will tell you what to do. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from. Call on the line. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, good morning, Mazi George Onibe. I'm Freedom, calling from Port Harcourt. Honestly, I really just want to thank you so much for your effort so far. May the good Lord bless you, guide you, and protect you. Alright, I also bless Mazi and Mazi Jennifer. Thank you and God bless you.
Yes, thank you, my brother. We must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Hi, Mwachineke. Good morning, Mazonibe.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, my lovers of freedom. Depending on your time. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I send my wonderful greeting to every one of you because you people are making us proud. Mazonibe, remain blessed for always getting up this time to continue lecturing us. May Chukwu Kabema bless you more. May Chukwu Kabema bless our leader, my wonderful leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu, Moses of our time, and the deputy, and all our principal officers. I'm very happy. I'm always proud of you people. Mazen Dewo, what I want to say this morning is that, my dear, you have said everything. You have everything. I thank God for you people lecturing us. I thank God for Almighty Chukwu Kabiyama that give we Biafra, some people like you people, because I know many of us now, we know where we come from and we know where our generation what we need. I'm very proud of all of you. But what I'm putting this morning is that, please, my lovers of freedom, anywhere you are, mother, IPOB, what is going on? Yes. What I'm saying this morning, please, anywhere you are, I'm begging. I'm kneeling down to beg everybody. Please get up and join IPOP family anywhere you are. My name is Madam Tesichi Ojukwu from Amich, Newi South in Biafran land, but I reside here in Barcelona, Spain. I'm always in that zoo. Please don't be discouraged. I'm always praying 24 hours of my time. God has given us our wonderful leader in order to save us from these wicked people of zoo. We are going to our land. Biafra is a moving train that any saboteur, anybody that is putting blockage must see himself a dead person, and Biafra must come. That's my belief. So another one is, there's something I saw in Facebook yesterday. That's why I'm forcing myself to call. Yesterday night, I still make comments for our Maze Chidera. For this small boy, I call him small boy. I call him small rat. That man say Ashrock, small boy. Spanish say Mieda. That is this Adenka black small. I don't know how. The boy is a frustrated human being. My Biafran people, don't be discouraged. Don't mind that boy. That small boy is a frustrated human being.
Hello, ma.
But I'm not praying.
Hello, ma.
Yes, my dear.
Do you think we actually listen to what he said?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No, when you say don't let him discourage us, it looks like we would.
No, I'm seeing some people in the Facebook. I'm seeing some people in Facebook saying that they're going to kill him. This boy is very small. You understand me? Those people, I know most of our Biafrans, some of them giving him time to.
Hello, ma. Because the answer Biafran name don't make them Biafran name. He's broadcasting from the kitchen. He should go to the studio. We know he's serious. You just take your Android phone. They talk to us for kitchen. Is he a cook in London? Is the boy a cook in London?
It's true.
The other one, God is talking to the other one inside toilet. Is God now a toilet washer? I don't look at these people. One useless Yoruba boy who is a cook in London. God knows where. Maybe he cooks in one of those Igbo joints in Britain. He is now inside kitchen. Using the data he has to talk.
Do you know the problem of that boy? Let me tell you. That boy entered England with a Ruale passport. I'm telling you. So he got his first problem in UK, and up till now, let me tell you, I don't even know my situation. I have maybe how many months now? 1 or 2 months. I'll tell you this boy, I give him 6 months to get himself in Nigeria, and when he enter Nigeria, he will be Alabaru in Barogu to anywhere out of Lagos. So let him just, if I want him to hear my voice, but I'll be sending message to him. Not to let, because if he's frustrated, because what Yorubas, all that Oluwades, I know, they carry it here, but I thank God for white people, they are not behaving like a zoo. You understand me? That is his problem. Frustration, his still frustration. Another one, my dear, let's forget about it. Another one, I'm still begging Asari Dokubo, please. If you be a human being, if you're a man with this your big stomach, do you know that this meter, I'm telling you now, being an IPOP mother, that meter in your backyard, go and off that meter. Because of your wickedness, because of your greedy wickedness, you kill your sister, you kill your brothers and sisters, you force them to come out and vote. Why our leader, Martin Nantikanu, said that we will never vote? If a man that God has given to us, you are there with your group. If you don't own that meter, and if you don't, all those people that they kill in River State, all their blood will be on your head. That is what I pray. Starting to come up to hear my voice. All those people they slaughtered, all their generation and their blood, their family will be on your head. That is what I'm telling you. My dear, let's forget about all these fools. They are all acts of animal human beings.
Thank you. We must continue.
Our freedom is after.
Zoo Epileptic Network. We are going home. There is no two ways about that. Caller on the line. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, my name is Chukwemeka. I am from Bayesian, calling you from Germany. I just want to appreciate you, my brother, this morning. Your preaching touches, except someone who is the first son of the demon, that will not align himself or herself with what you're saying. I just want to use this morning to appreciate you and appreciate every IPOB leadership. And one thing I want to contribute is just like what you said, that Queen Elizabeth of England gave something, a scholarship or whatever, to a 20-year-old Biafran. Mazi, if this Morocco from this guy from Jewish America can set himself ablaze to protest for the killing of Biafrans, if Jewish French can set them children can set themselves ablaze for what is happening to us, this man in ICC,
what is he doing?
Get that offer and protest.
My brother, I'm happy you got that. They pick the best among us. They re-indoctrinate them.
Why can't those best among us? Mazi, sorry.
No,
why can't those best among us say no?
Understand where I'm going to. I'm not saying they are anybody. They come, okay, let me rephrase. They pick some people from our midst, they re-indoctrinate them, and they use them against us. When they want to deceive anybody.
How can that man, Mazi, let me come. This man in ICC is not a baby. Even the 20-year-old guy is not a baby. They know what's up. As I am now, how can Britain indoctrinate me to use me against my own people? It's either I am willing to kill my own people and accept the offer.
You may be 100% Biafran pure breed. Did you know if the mother was raped? So you don't judge them. But they just look people who are similar.
But
they say to kill a
we have to
monkey,
put them on notice.
Of course.
We have to put them on notice that it will not contain all of us. Look at people like JJ Okocha, Kanu Wanko,
and some
name
people
them,
are commenting.
all these people.
Did you see the one trending? They say Mikel Obi and JJ Okocha want to open Biafran football, and some people are rejoicing. Thunder will fire them. That football should not come to Biafran.
Mazi, they have not made sure that Radio Biafra speak in every news and crane in our land. It is football they want
to become popular. Let them bring the football club. We are waiting for them.
Which kind of animals do we have? And one of Biafra will come, they will come and be branding themselves. Do you know who I am? This kind of animals, I don't understand whether
Mikel Obi has not contributed one kobo to IPOB. Well, whatever their name is, all the musicians, all of them are fooling themselves. Tomorrow now, one useless musician will say, I want to open the Afro music industry. And I say, hey, you are formidable, they are mad people. They think we are here to do, we not can't look their face. Just leave them. And we will address them.
Do you know why Nigeria is using them? Do you know why they come about this Biafra Football Club of Eden? Last time, the London IPOB, we are hosting a meeting, and somebody there said, Biafra is going to win World Cup. That they are going to set up a football team. Quickly, Nigeria grabbed them. These are to tell you, these people that are against us, quickly grab them, and they are now, it's like they want to
they seize one of them hotel in Lagos. So when he say it now, they will use him to enter IPOB. They will release his hotel for him. Useless people.
This kind of thing baffles me. How can your hotel be more important to you than the life of your people with all the millions these animals already have? What kind of wicked animals we have as our people?
It's unfortunate we lose that color. Our people must understand, because the reason we see all these things, when you are commenting, you better look at the post. You wake up one day, you know, hey, Tito B and Meke want to open Biafra football. Some lunatic who are, they don't have brain. I say, hey, we are formidable, we are Biafran. Because Mike, who is Mike? You see why I hate Nigeria? One of the things that make me hate Nigeria is bring your son or your daughter who is in Nigeria here and say, who is your role model? They say, my role model is Two-Face Idibia. Who is Two-Face Idibia? Of course, he's a Biafran. That is if you know he's a Biafran. But who is Two-Face Idibia? He sing one song. You are my African queen. You are my African king. Thunder go fire love for now. Now he's your role model. The other one say, no, it's a culture. Who is your culture? Don't you know under normal circumstances only I will play football in Africa? Only hopeless people play football in Africa. Now that they've been able to create at least a platform for them to be actually get some little respect, and all these big men now are politicizing football in Africa. Under normal soccer, who is a footballer? I want you to see your children say, I want people like Bigay to be my role model. Not because Bigay have money, but Bigay was able to make impact, creating things that create wealth, creating and trying to temper into things that makes money insufficient. He's one Igbo boy. The Igbo boy is 10 years. Tomorrow that Igbo boy will kill all of you. Where is your Igbo man in ICC? He will even defend Buhari against you. The same thing they did to Ojukwu. The same thing they are doing to us. When will your eye open? If Ojukwu was alive now, I will tell you good morning. Animal Biafrans. But we don't blame you. You are not a Biafran. Can you hear me?
Sir.
Go ahead.
Good morning, sir. This is Mazi Chukwu Kadivekwi coming from Iguacha, Biafra land. May Chukwu Kikabiyama bless you. Bless your family, your wife, your children. Bless our Lord Mazi Nnamdi Ukwu Kamanozons, who have break the wings of British and the wings of Nigeria. Mazi George Onibe, please, I want to plead to one of my brother that is living in Spain, one Mr.
Can't you chat him? Can't you chat him? Don't plead to him. Chat
One
him
Mr.
after now. Chat him.
Yeah.
Leave Amechi alone. Chat him after this program.
All
I'll
right,
not allow you
so,
to
sir.
talk to him.
All right, sir. All right, sir. So please, sir, I want to beg our people in abroad so that they will come and bring transmitter to Obakala, because
They don't need to come. They should contact IPOB family and make sure there is a transmitter in Obakala.
Yes,
there is Obakala close to Ishi Court. I have worked with 2 Igbo men there. These Igbo men, I'm telling you, they own more than 50% of the building in Okuru area of Port Harcourt. Obakala men. As I'm talking, one of them is listening to me now.
Why must they keep us, my people, in darkness?
So we have Obakala people here in Biafra who can do what they are supposed to do. Maybe it doesn't concern them.
That's why I'm crying to them.
Don't cry to them, they know.
As I travel home, man, see, do you know that my brothers and sisters, they are eager to be an IPOB member? Especially this burial I went to, my people.
And now, for your information, you don't need a radio to become an IPOB member. Many communities in the coastal region, which you know, Mazi Chikadibie, that there is no transmitter there. Are they not moving? So if somebody from Obakala is telling me without radio Biafra will not be a Biafra, he's our Wosa child. We will cast them out of our land when they can come. There is no excuse for negligence.
For them. That I pray, if I have the money to put transmitter in Obakala, I will do it so that my people will benefit. Man, see, if you go to Umuahia, main township, go there and see that buying and selling have taken over of my people. Everywhere, umbrella, everywhere. I went to Umuahia 2 weeks ago. I was ashamed of I was crying at Ishi Court. You see, taking a paper everywhere. There is no way for people to move. Umbrella on the road. I don't know. Our people buying and selling, direct or said it earlier before this time. That buying and selling have taken our people. But I believe as soon as the radio starts coming up, they will revive. They will come back home to join this cause. May Chukwu Kikabiyama bless you. I'm thanking our brothers and sisters that help me and be by my side to make sure that these laws go out of me.
Thank you and God bless you. We must continue. In this quest to restore Biafra, we must understand there is no ground for selfishness. Our leaders say both the mad, both are stupid, our normal, correct human being who died for Biafra, everybody is going home. There is no room to now begin to pretend. Hey, radio no dey my village. No worry, as then they kill on for Abonema, we radio no dey for Abonema. Who they talk am? Did you see Yoruba Gota media talk about them? Asari only come back, take 1 megabyte, talk to now. Hey, Igbo come back. Asari come and give brokers that they kill Abonema. They will build a barrack there very soon. That will be the next step. But maybe those soldiers went for robbery. But who will speak for them? Make una wake up. Oh. Make una wake up. The reason why we are just entertaining all these stupid people coming on this platform to mess up is because we know some are sleeping. Because we want to separate the wheat from the chaff. When that is done, you do anyhow, you see anyhow. This is where I will come to the end of this program. I'm not just happy. God bless you. Goodbye.
I wanna talk about a man who loves Biafran. I wanna talk about a man who is a hero. I wanna talk about a man who has Biafra at heart. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, I can see you, you are a godsend. Nnamdi Kanu, you are a hero to our world. You made a footstep, you are a great man. You did a great work, you made a full speech, you are a great man. Oh, double keep Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You read history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You broke history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand. You are leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One last sport over all. One last sport all over the world. Biafran man, the lion who is in the Zion. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafran stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise their hands for the hero. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu, you are a godsend to allow. You set the trap, the zoo for inside. You set the trap, you have emotion. You raise your voice, yeah. You say it so strong. When you speak out loud, the outside is confused. The Yoruba man is confused. The Zulu is in confusion. You are a true Biafran son. When I look at you, I see the people you. I see the spirit of death in you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your left and your right and your back and your front. We are with you, our brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafran? Seen a Biafran? The true son of Biafran. He is a true hero. Speaking to the nations, America stood up, Europe stood up, Asia stood up, Africa, they are standing. Everybody is standing for one man. A man of true passion. Odogu, Jebelilu. Odogu, Jebelilu. There is no more going back. We are here to stay. No more challenge, no more debate. With facts and figures, they are destroyed. I can see the Hausa man cannot stand again. I can see the Yoruba man, he cannot stand again. Separated the seed from the chaff. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. Ipob, they salute you. We salute a hero. We salute a hero. Biafrans round the world. It is time for our freedom. I said this is our season. This is our time. Freedom, freedom, freedom to Biafra. Freedom, 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 freedom. I know you do.